Wham, 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 wham. Wham, wham, wham.
Hey boys,
Hey,
it's my turn. Ken, Kurt, Bart, Grateful guys. I'm gonna be honest. I may not take this as seriously as you guys, so I didn't really put any work in until today. I was thinking about not doing anything and just winging it.
what are you talking about? I just swung it last week. Those topics just came to me off the top of my head.
Oh.
No prep.
Well, what I decided was I was gonna let my day just decide
Okay.
how we go. But first things first.
Whoa. You guys don't take this seriously?
I mean, to a certain degree. I enjoy doing it.
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Continue.
Is that
Ken.
the...
Well, all I was saying is, what are we doing here? Let's talk about that first things first.
Sure.
Kurt,
You mean like right now? What are we doing here?
just in general.
Humanity?
No,
Us,
us three. Right
us three
now.
guys?
What's
us
this
three
all
grateful
about?
guys? What are we
Yeah.
doing? Just being grateful.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, you want me to go into a little depth?
You want me to do everything tonight?
No.
No.
We're here. We're here to talk about the positives in our life. So we can, I think we spend a lot of time griping about this and that, and saying this sucks, this is shitty, blah blah blah. I hate this. My life sucks. So we're here to say what's good about life, what we love, what we're grateful for. That's why I'm here anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think Bart absolutely. I don't want to put you on the spot, but you nailed it. It's about positivity. It's about not letting negative factors rule your life. It's about the support of your friends, the support of your family. It's about unconditional love. We want to sit down and push our lives into a positive direction, and I think sometimes it takes people a while to realize that you gotta, doing it yourself does not mean go at it alone. I mean, I think that's kind of what Grateful Guys is about.
Okay.
What about
Well-
you, Kent?
Well, I mean, in that vein, I started my day. I went out on my adventure, and I ended up at the grocery store. And I was thinking about you guys, and I thought it's my turn to host. And get my friends some presents.
Oh,
really?
I host right.
I've got in my hands right now a little card, a little Easter card. There's a chocolate crucifix on it. The card says, "May His light shine upon you." Milk chocolate flavored.
Yeah, it's
Happy
not.
Easter.
It's not real chocolate.
Yeah, but it's the thought that counts.
It's
I just figured, what else is more positive than chocolate? Are you ever sad when you're eating chocolate?
If it's bad chocolate. Oh, I mean, but
It's not a positive way to
It's
look
not
at
a po-
things.
You know what? I'm here to heal myself. I'm trying to rid myself of all this negativity. So I take it back. Even if this chocolate is disgusting, it'll still fill me with light and positivity.
you're a man of faith.
I'm a man of faith.
Yeah,
I've talked about this before.
sure.
Not in God, but I'm a man of faith. I believe in what I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I have in my hands is not a card.
No.
No, it's just a regular old. I'm sorry. What I have in my hands looks to be like probably a pretty good size snack size Snickers. Like probably on the bigger end of a snack size because it is an egg.
Yeah, it's shaped like an egg.
Right.
Because Easter is Sunday.
Which is actually our Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, not my Sunday.
Right.
America's Sunday.
America,
not
yeah.
not Kent's Sunday.
No. And
Yeah.
actually,
Thanks for the candy. I appreciate it.
well, I'm glad you do. So, I was driving to Gardner today to
Is
go
this
for
your
breakfast.
adventure you're telling us about?
Well, it's just my days. I mean, turned out to be an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Big day.
Mm-hmm.
Big day. We got a lot to talk about. But I saw 3 deer on the side of the road, and it got me thinking, we live in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever seen deer?
Not that often. I do see deer sometimes, not that often.
I do. I see deer. I get out to Georgetown all the time. There's deer out there
Mm-hmm.
just running across the road.
What do you think about them?
I think that's a deer.
Yeah, well, anyways.
You want a little background music, Ken?
Off to a little rough start here, sorry.
At least they weren't geese, right? Am I right?
I do hate those fuckers. I actually saw some birds flying overhead when I was driving. I thought to myself, at least those aren't geese. Saw some birds in the water in the Kennebec. Thought they were geese for a second. Just ducks.
Can I say something, Kent? Can I take a second? It doesn't seem like you prepared for this at all. You're just kind of talking about animals, and we already talked about animals last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
You know, I'm supposed to talk about my cat tonight. My wife said, yeah, you know, you should talk about Robot tonight. I've got a fluffy gray cat. His name's Robot. She said you should talk about Robot tonight.
Well, we already
Sure.
talked about animals last week, though.
Oh boy. I see a real control issue developing.
It's like you guys had your turn. Tonight's my turn.
Yeah, but I'm interested in what Bart's wife had to say about their cat.
I love Robot because he's like super fluffy. And even though he's really gross and dirty, he loves to snuggle. And he has like these really cool ear tufts. He's kind of good at playing. Even though he like usually scratches and bites and then those parts get like raised up and bumpy and red, but he really is doing it, you know, to be close to me.
That was cool. That's what I expected, Kent.
See, I came prepared. I came prepared with sound bites.
I mean, people love cats. You're talking about dirty old geese again. Cats are relevant.
Cats are relevant.
Yeah.
Irrelevant?
No.
Because I thought maybe you're talking about elephants, because they're irrelevant. Elephants are relevant.
I liked what your wife said about your cat. I'm grateful for that. To be honest, I haven't heard Michelle's voice in a while.
To be honest, I've been over to your house many times, and Chloe's the cat I know. Robot's never around.
No, he's outside, killing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And biting your wife.
Yeah.
Making little raised red bumps.
He's disgusting, that cat.
Sure.
All cats are disgusting.
Did you have something else you wanted to say about deer?
No, I wanted you guys to share your best deer story. Like, have you ever almost hit one? One time I'm driving home from Freeport one night, back road, deer runs into me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've heard about that happening.
My story?
Not your story,
No.
to somebody else. Might have been Rory Gilmore on the Gilmore Girls. That might have been who
I've always
remember it
thought my
happening
life
to.
was very similar to hers.
Yeah.
You know, Bart, I would keep an eye on Kent's stories. Because I'm starting to think
He steals them from TV.
he's just going to start referencing Gilmore Girls stories, thinking that our listeners, or even you or I, just don't have the reference. And I'm glad that you put an end to that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stop making up stories. A deer, I know you, Kent. I've known you for a long time. No deer has ever hit your car. Has it?
Yo,
This-
I bet you weren't really worrying about your mom last week when you said you were so
Oh.
worried about your mom.
Please.
Yeah, that happened on an episode of Seinfeld I saw once.
Please. Who doesn't worry about their mom? You think you're gonna get me with that one?
Sounded like shtick to me.
I wish. Let me just put it this way. I wish it was. I wished it was stick. I wished it was a shtick.
I wish you would stick to your story.
Yeah. Ken, I prepared something because I figured you wouldn't have
That's
anything.
I'm looking at the notes. I went out to breakfast too late. They weren't serving breakfast anymore. What kind of diner doesn't serve breakfast at 11:30?
Wait a minute.
But I'm trying to be positive.
Wait a minute. Are you saying what's the deal with diners that stop serving breakfast at 11? Because that is a Jerry Seinfeld bit.
No,
He
that's
didn't
not-
say what's the deal.
No, I just. Yeah, it was a little grievance I had with my day. But I'm
Did you say
sitting
what's
there.
the deal?
Yeah.
Play that. Roll that back. Can you roll that back? Did you say what's the deal?
Yeah, he goes.
What's the deal? I didn't. But anyways, that's not the point of the story. I'm sitting there, I'm eating my sandwich, I'm writing out notes, just things that come to my mind, and I'm looking at them now, and I don't like any of them. I don't want to talk to you about any of these things.
Mm-hmm.
What about a Monte Cristo? That's like a lunch sandwich that's also a breakfast.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like the French toast of sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't on the menu.
No.
I like French toast.
That's one of my notes.
I've had
Guys, I love breakfast. What are some of your favorite breakfast foods?
He says he doesn't prepare, but he's got a page full of notes. He's got several pages full.
I just-
He's like the guy who has to make a speech, and he gets up on the podium and like tosses his stack of notes over his shoulder and is like, "No, I'm not. I had a whole speech prepared, but I'm just gonna shoot from the hip tonight." That's Ken.
Yeah, but let's get real. Really, he's got secret hand notes that he's reading from the whole time, acting like a cool dude, trying to pretend like he's not prepared, like he doesn't need notes. I'm gonna tell you what those notes are, Bart. They're old notes. This is just shitty stuff he's written down from years ago. This isn't even from today. This is like some notebook he pulled out that he had tucked away in some closet to forget about, and it labeled it interesting thoughts.
You know what I'm hearing tonight? I'm hearing you shit on Kent a lot. And I think this has more to do with the fact that this show is revealing a certain side of Kent that you've never seen before, and you resent that. You resent that you've known him for so long and you haven't seen these things before. So now you're shitting on him because you resent him for revealing himself. And that's the whole reason we're here, to reveal ourselves.
And it's like you guys haven't listened to a goddamn word I've said.
Oh,
I've
Kent.
laid out my whole day for you.
Oh, Kent.
Explain these notes that I have.
Kent, what did you say first thing? You said, and you're going to tell me I didn't listen, Bart. Kent says, I'm not taking this seriously.
Wrong.
How did you say it?
Incorrect.
What'd you say?
I don't think I'm taking it as seriously as you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's not saying I'm not taking it seriously.
I got a question. You're on a baseball team. You got a guy that's on your team. He says, I'm not taking it as seriously as you. Do you want to play out in the field with that guy? You trust that guy?
Is he good? Is he good at baseball?
Would you call him support? Listen, Bart.
I feel like that guy just has some confidence issues, and he's afraid that if he drops the ball, you're going to be like, come on, man, what the fuck's wrong with you? And he's like, well, I said I wasn't taking it as seriously, so why are you being so mean to me? That's what I think about that guy on that baseball field.
That's like another one of those somewhat private situations that you're afraid of getting embarrassed in, Bart.
I think Bart.
This is about Ken. Let's not talk about me.
Well,
right
I mean,
now.
I'm going to be honest. You know, I thought you'd be upset. I thought you'd be on my side that Kent's not taking it seriously. I thought, you know, we started talking about.
You got to read between the lines with Kent. Kent says one thing, he means another. He says, I don't take this seriously, and what I'm hearing is, I'm not confident enough to do as good a job. I'm not confident that I can do as good a job as you guys do. So I'm going to say that I'm not taking it as seriously, when in fact, he's taking it even more seriously. That's what I hear.
Okay.
That's what I hear.
You know what? Sounds like that's what you're projecting.
Mm-hmm.
Me?
Yeah. Projecting your insecurities on me.
Mm-hmm. See,
I
he'll
don't
turn
appreciate
on you too, Bart. I mean,
And here I'm trying to defend you, Kent.
he'll turn on you just like that. You know?
Well, Alright.
Let me just, okay, you know what? I'm a little dehydrated today. I had a extremely busy day. You know?
Okay.
I don't remember you asking me how my, oh, I'm sorry, listen. Bart is right. I'm willing to say you have my support. I'll back off, Kent. Okay? If you're willing to say, I'm the man, I have the confidence, I can. And mean it.
I'm the man, I have confidence, I can't.
No.
Hey, Kurt. Mystify me.
Do you like that song?
That's a pretty good song. Did you create that song?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to call what you do to make this music. I mean, are you writing these songs? Are you creating these songs? Are you composing these songs?
I'm creating content. You know, that's my goal.
Well, that's all our goal here.
Yeah,
We're just creating content.
that's all. You don't even have to call it music. I mean, really, it's not music. It's me kind of moaning in slow motion with a drum track in the background. But I like that. That's kind of what I like. I'll make something like that. You guys will hear it in this podcast. I'll listen to it a lot, just in my off time. Once I kind of make the song that I want to hear, I don't need other music.
Well, it kind of seems like perfect for background music because it's not all that interesting. But you know, when I'm playing with my band, you know, you've come to see me play.
Mhm.
I mean, we rock. I mean, we make music that means something, and that's why I make music, because it means something. And I'm just not sure if you're creating music that means something.
You play the low end.
Yeah, a little some keys, keyboards sometimes, mostly bass. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. Those are definitely the band members that nobody really cares about. What were you gonna say, Ken?
So the rest of my day, get home, just trying to enjoy a movie, relax a little bit. And I get alright, I'm getting real here. Get a text from my sister, group text. She's been going through some stuff. And it says, goodbye, I love you all.
Well.
Yeah.
Today.
Today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like 8 hours ago. She's okay. But, yeah, I called my dad, had to run to her house, and kids were there, she wasn't. She was out driving around, finding a tree to wrap her car around.
Wow.
And she did it.
She your older sister?
Older sister. So, I've never dealt with anything like that before, and I didn't really know how to react, but, you know, I think I stepped up to the plate, picked my nephew up off the bus, shielded him from any of the stuff that was going on, got him right to his grandparents, and...
You did do the right thing, Ken.
You got to be there for your family. I mean, that's what's most important in this world.
Yeah.
Just gotta be there for the people that you love and who love you.
You told me a little bit about this earlier, and it sounds like your family all showed up.
Oh yeah, everyone, my dad and brother drove around trying to find her.
Yeah.
A bunch of her friends showed up, helped out with the kids. It's like the one thing I struggle with is then a little bit of anger at her for doing something like that. And I know I can't understand the mind of a clinically depressed person.
Mm.
I just get mildly depressed. I get the sads every so often.
I think it's natural to be angry. I think that, that's okay. That's okay, Ken.
We all get sad. I mean, I probably drink a little more than I should because I get a little depressed. But, nothing like that. Nothing like going out and wanting to hurt myself. Nothing like that.
Yeah. We've talked a little bit about mantras, in the last episode, we mentioned nobody cares, stuff like that.
You keep referencing the last show
Yeah.
and talking about things I don't remember whatsoever.
From episode 2?
Did I fall asleep and you guys didn't tell me?
No,
Yeah, don't you remember you said, thanks for telling me about that stop sign?
yeah, that was the show.
That was last show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a comfy show.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying?
Just, I'm just really glad. I think you held. I think that you did everything that you could. I think that you should be. You should feel good about what you did. You should feel good about what your family did, and I think it's hard to remember that when things are uncomfortable and new, that it's also perfectly normal and perfectly natural to have those feelings and get angry and not, even if you had a second of not knowing what to do, it's all part of it.
The thing I keep thinking about the most, though, is what a dum-dum. Who kills themselves like that? Take some pills.
You'd have a different plan?
Yeah, people survive car accidents all the time.
What would be your foolproof method?
Foolproof method? How am I doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Going out like David Carradine.
Yeah, mix the pleasure with the pain.
Mm-hmm.
How exactly did he die?
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Right?
That's, yeah.
Like Michael Hutchins
Mm-hmm.
of In Excess.
That's the ticket. People don't forget finding you like that, too. I want to leave an impression.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to find me.
He pointed at me. I read this one thing once about a magician that jumped off of a bridge and made it. He went in a straitjacket, and when he was up on the bridge, he made everybody think that he was going to go down into the river, and he was going to come back out and escape from this chain link vest and be okay. But he never intended on escaping. His whole plan was to just die. But he did it in a way that no one would ever question why he did it, or question if he was happy or sad. Instead of it being something that somebody could never find an answer to, he found a way to just make it sort of this terrible accident that people could accept. And I always thought that was so beautiful.
Kurt, I think you got some bats in your cave there. Maybe you should take care of that.
Boogers in my nose?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So what's next? Should we do a little
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you guys think I'm cool?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, Ken. That was cool.
So, do you guys think about being friends when we're really old?
Mm-hmm.
What that'll be like? I saw when I was out at breakfast, but it was lunch because I showed up too late for breakfast. Fucking 11:30, too late for breakfast. But anyways,
You mentioned that.
yeah. In this diner, I don't get cell reception. It's like a big metal box, which is pretty wild. But I see two old dudes leaving breakfast together, walking down the street talking, laughing, having a good time. And I thought,
Two old dudes laughing and talking, having a good time.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. But when you start talking about three old dudes hanging around, laughing, having a good time, that's kind of sad. Like that just makes me
well,
wanna go, leave this planet right away.
well, that's a good thing because I didn't imagine you there, Bart.
I kind of zoned out. Okay, guys? You started to talk about getting old and it freaked me out. Made me uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable with your own mortality.
No, well, I think I got bats in my cave and I can't. Anyways. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna get older. Ken, we've known each other for years. We're practically older already.
Older than we are when we met, for sure.
Huh. Mm-hmm.
Simple math. Well, what else? What else do you guys want to talk about?
Is that all you had prepared?
Nah, I mean, I got a bunch of... My notes read like a crazy person.
So read a few notes.
Oh. Did we talk about this already? Most embarrassing moment? I know you have a fear of being embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your most embarrassing moment?
I can't even talk about my most embarrassing moment.
Or second most embarrassing moment? Mine's a doozy. I'll share it with you.
Go ahead.
After you share yours?
No, I can't. I will. Let me think about it. I have to go through my catalog of embarrassing moments and get down to number 25, 26, where it might be okay for me to tell you about it.
You look a little uncomfortable just talking
Thinking
about
about
it.
it. I am.
Know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm the kind of guy where I do something embarrassing, I just think about it for the rest of my life.
Well, mine happened 18 years ago. I've had plenty of embarrassing moments before this moment and since, but this one's burned in my brain.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat my Snickers egg while you tell us.
Please be quiet.
More quiet.
Well, I gotta open it all the way, and then I'll be quiet. Then I'll just eat it. Can I do that?
Yeah. But if you're enjoying it, please feel free to moan.
Sure.
Well, anyways.
Go ahead.
You keep checking for those bats.
8th grade, I joined the wrestling team. I was kind of cornered by the wrestling coach and scared into joining the team because I was small and they needed lightweights. So anyways, I turned out to be kind of good. I make it to the regional tournament, and it's in a huge gymnasium filled with probably 1,000 people watching 8th grade boys wrestle each other. And it's
That was about the Snickers, right? Not about the 8th grade boys.
Oh no, this Snickers egg is
Yeah.
it is cool, man. It is good.
So I'm wrestling this kid named Auger Alec. I'll always remember that name. I get a little nervous, get the nerves going, and I puke all over him and myself in front of hundreds of people. The next thing I remember is taking a shower in my tighty whities, crying.
I have a puking story.
It was bad.
Should I tell my puking story? It's probably down well below 25, so I can comfortably tell it.
Go ahead.
I mean, there's not a whole lot to the story. It's just that I was at I believe it was an engagement party. It was in New York City. And had too much to drink. Going
Kurt.
home. What?
Can I interrupt real quick?
Yeah.
Is he trying to big time us?
I'm not.
At an engagement party in New York City.
I think you might be right, Kent, but let's
Alright.
give him a chance. Let's give him a second chance.
So I'm going home on the subway, and I just puke all over the floor of the subway car. And I'd been having I must have been drinking Guinness or something, because it was brown, so brown, huge brown mess all
You
over the
did
floor.
this.
I did this
How many
all over
people
the
are in
floor.
the subway car with you? Packed?
Couple of people. It wasn't a full car, and I got off that car. Yeah, I'm a pretty considerate guy, and you know,
left.
my instinct was to, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna clean this up? I don't want somebody to have to clean up my puke, but I just left it there, because what are you gonna do?
I think you did the right thing.
You got an embarrassing story?
Yeah, I feel like it shouldn't be a puke embarrassing story. Should it be puke?
Do you have a poop
I'll flip
one?
the dime.
Do you have a poop one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
All right.
Then I can double up. I got a poop story for you too.
It'll be this number 2 poop story. That chocolate was good, but the year was, I don't remember, I was 11 or something. I was at a summer camp, a martial arts summer camp, and I woke up. I've had stomach problems my whole life. You can tell where this is going.
Butt stuff.
Yeah. So I wake up.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, my night gear is twisted around my face.
What's night gear?
Like headgear. Like, you know, like,
For your teeth,
yeah, what kids wear for...
retainer, and
Yeah, but this thing had like a pad on my forehead, a pad on my chin, a bar that stretched across from pad to pad, and then 2 prongs, and those prongs had rubber bands that hooked onto my canine teeth, so it just constantly pulled my teeth forward. It was uncomfortable. It was really uncomfortable. So I wake up, this thing's twisted all around my face. I start crying. I miss my mom.
How's your mom doing?
You talking?
We're talking.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, thanks for asking, guys. I wake up, and then I realize I may shit my pants. So I do. On my way to the toilet. And when I get to the toilet, I realize what I've done. And the pants, and it's like midnight, you know, everybody's asleep. And it's outside. This is like an outhouse, I should tell you. I was in a tent. This whole thing started in a tent. A big army tent. And I made it to the toilet, shit all over my pants, in my underwear, shit all over the place. And this guy came by and helped me out, this camp counselor, and I'll never forget it. He was so nice. I kind of told him, like, hey, I shit my pants. And he helped me, he got me some new underwear and stuff. And I actually ran into him a couple weeks ago. And I can remember when I was a little guy, I wanted this guy to be, kind of wanted to be my dad. No offense, Bart. This was before.
None taken.
Thanks. And he said he remembered me. He said he remembered stories that he had. And I actually, when he said, yeah, you know, I was just talking about you being in the summer camps the other day, and instantly I thought he was talking about the time I shit my pants.
Oh, most definitely.
I thought it so heavily I almost brought it up. I didn't, though.
Do you think he ever told that story from his point of view? How do you think
He's probably got a few butt demons of his own.
You
Trying
would
to
think.
Yeah.
One would think.
Sorry.
And now you're eating some chocolate.
Yeah, my chocolate turn. I got some bunny crisps.
Yeah, did you see this? He gets...
Yeah, I think he got the best thing for himself.
He did.
Yeah. Like
There's
look at all. That's a lot of chocolate there.
There's
we just get.
There are 3 chocolates in the one that he has for himself.
That's like 3 times as much chocolate as you got for either of us.
Yeah, no, what?
Yeah, but there's puffed rice in here, so it's not all chocolate.
Yeah, but that's like one of my favorite chocolates, and you have 3 of them.
And I'll enjoy every one. Hey, Kurt, mystify me. thank you.
You took your headphones off.
Yeah, I can't read with headphones on.
That's no wonder. Yeah, no, I'm.
No, you're supposed to wear them over your ears, not your eyes.
Typical.
Listen, you guys have been riding me this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do my best here.
Mm-hmm.
Getting no support. It's like I had a tough day,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm here talking with you guys, trying to do my best. Getting fucking nothing.
I think you need to do a little better.
It's like
And we
really.
this show's been pretty good so far, but we just need to take it to the next level. So get us there.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
like-
you've been sort of tossing some mid-range material at us. Just go for the good stuff.
Well, I realized when I asked you guys earlier, why are we here? What are we doing? The only answer I could come up with is, we're recording it at my house, so I have to be here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason you're here.
Again, Bart, clearly not taking it as seriously.
Well,
He-
after tonight, why should I?
I don't know, because you want positivity in your life, Kent? You want to feel better about yourself? You want the support of your friends who are here with you, trying to walk you through hosting a podcast? It's like watching a little kid. Like a little kid like trying to play pool. It's like watching a little kid trying to play pool. You just gotta go over and help him. They can't do it on their own. Yeah, they can move the stick around. Maybe they'll throw the balls. They'll come up with something cool to do with the balls.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like,
You know what? I'm gonna go. You know what? I had prepared something. I had something.
Well, Kent doesn't have anything, obviously, so go
No.
for it.
Yeah,
Go for
I got. You know what? I got a new segment. I'm gonna take an opportunity to try and interject some positivity here. Secret recordings. They're a secret you don't know when I recorded it. Don't be scared. It's just a segment. Secret recordings. No. Do you see a moon in the day and a moon at night? In the same night?
I've never
Noticed.
I've noticed the moon during the day the past few days, and then I tell myself, shit, I gotta look and see if it's there tonight, because I don't know if it is. And
Kent, what the fuck were you talking about when I recorded you there?
well, it's like I was driving the other day and I saw the moon. Big, bright, daytime. And it got me thinking, day moon, will that moon be there tonight? Or is it only day moon when there's no moon at night?
Same moon, right?
Same moon.
We've only got one. This is Earth.
I get
They're
it.
planet from the sun. One
Holy
moon.
shit. Here we go again.
And this has been Secret Recordings. They're a secret you don't know when I recorded it. Don't be scared. It's just a segment. Secret Recordings. See, Kent, that's how you prepare for a podcast.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, that was cool. I
Don't-
did that.
Hey, don't ever record me without my knowledge again.
Well, then we wouldn't have a segment, would we?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a new bit?
Thank you, Bart.
Sounds like a new bit to me.
Alright.
Secret recordings. They're a secret you don't know when I recorded it. Don't be scared.
uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me know.
Kent, what was that? You were on the phone or something?
Was that me talking to my mom?
I don't know. You tell me.
It sounds like, because my mom's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, uh-huh.
That was you on the phone with your mom?
I think so.
You were like, okay.
Yeah. She said something and I said, okay, you got more?
Sounds like you're just humoring your mom the way you humor us when we're doing this show.
This has been Secret Recordings. They're a secret you don't know when I recorded it. Don't be scared. It's just a segment.
Hey, great job. Thanks for saving the day, because I'm doing such a fucking shitty job here.
We still got like 5 minutes.
Oh.
Let's
Yeah, you know what?
do it.
Somebody asked somebody once, "Where are you from?" And that somebody answered that somebody, "Right here, right now." Let's end this with a real positive feel. Let's use the power. Let's use friendship and support and cap this episode.
Well, you know, you just made me think about what's the most perfect shape in the universe?
Pyramid.
How many sides does a pyramid have? Well, a triangle. How many sides does a triangle have?
Triangle has 3 sides.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Just like there are 3 sides to this conversation.
And 3 of us, 3 points.
But
We're
this is
sitting in a
definitely not. This is
triangle
no
right now.
equilateral triangle. This is super isosceles, if you ask me.
Whoa.
And you know what? Who's got the small side here? I'm not going to name any names.
That's a jab at me, the little guy. Is that it?
If the shoe fits, if the little tiny shoe fits.
That's cool. I never even thought about how a triangle is the shape that's inside a pyramid.
It's just a bunch of triangles put together.
Right.
It's a triangle cube, basically.
Sure.
Well,
Ken, I think you did a really good job tonight. Basically, like I'm gonna say, I went through it with you. I was here while you were, but really, you did it, dude. You hosted the episode.
yeah.
And you came up with content.
What I do have to say for Ken is that these 45 minutes just flew by. Like we're done with this episode already, and I feel like we just started it. So what more can you ask for from a host? Am I right?
I agree. Great job.
Didn't even mention the chocolate, though.
Well, the
We
chocolate.
left the chocolate out for a reason.
More like ungrateful guys.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
No, I'm grateful for I love this chocolate. I'm not going to eat it, but I love it.
I thought you liked chocolate.
But this is milk chocolate flavor.
Yeah, I think you like the what is it, like the rice? It's like the chocolate that's got the rice.
Yeah, the stuff with the rice in it. That is good.
Man, you guys are onto something.
Like crackle.
I found this in the notebook I brought with me today.
What's
I
this?
found this fortune-telling miracle fish.
Okay.
I thought it would be a fun activity for us to do, and we could describe what the fish is doing.
Okay. I'm up for that. Let's see.
All right, you put your hand out.
Okay.
Don't
Should
do
I
that.
warm my hands up?
No, I think.
Can you hear that? The mic is picking that up. That's me warming my hands up.
He's definitely warming his hands up.
Well, it's based on body heat, so you just really kind of tweaked your results, but this isn't going to be an accurate fortune.
Do I need to have a question in mind?
No, it just kind of tells you about your. All right.
Whoa.
Tail
so Bart's
is
getting.
oh,
Whoa.
tail and head lifting.
Okay.
I'd call that
Head is rolling back to meet the tail.
Sure.
curls up entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Bart's a passionate man.
I got hot hands anyway. That's
Well,
for
'cause-
sure.
Because you warmed them all up.
Yeah, that's my passion.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, cool him down. Cool him down.
Can the mic pick that up?
Here, let's see what happens.
Oh my. What's happening?
Maybe I'll flip it over. I think you're still getting some of my passion there. So my
Yeah.
passion's rubbed
I
off
think
on
that's
you.
what I felt. Am I passionate?
Is everybody? Is it that?
I
just
think. Yeah, it's broken.
passion.
Because you guys are two of the least passionate people I know.
Maybe it's just a passion fish.
I think you just don't like fish, Kent. This thing's pretty cool. It's verifying that I'm sensitive, and that I worry. That's what I'm reading from it. I mean, look at this thing. It's swimming like a fish in my hand.
It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Kurt, you really have a way with words.
Thank you.
Prove my point.
Sure.
Well, Would you mystify me one more time?